less than we do to today's special, and they always sell out.
Yes.
And they're gorgeous. You get it a 26-inch, and we have your choice of the 30-inch. Now, why these two particular sizes?
Okay, so the 26-inch, I love this size. I used it when I traveled all throughout Europe. It allowed me to pack everything I wanted to pack as a single female traveler, but I still had plenty of room to bring back items and souvenirs from my travels. But it wasn't so large that it was cumbersome, okay? Because if you're alone traveling, you're the one who has to get it up the steps. You're the one who has to get the bag out of the taxi. So I love this sort of larger but more compact size. Now that I'm a mom of twins, this ship has sailed. I travel with 2 of these 30 inches and I love it. Now 30-inch, that is a really important measurement to know. 31 inches is the largest bag you are allowed to check without incurring an oversized bag fee. So not only will you, of course, pay to check this bag, $60 to check this bag, and people think, well, if I'm gonna be charged $60 to check a bag, then I'm not gonna go with the smaller one, I'm gonna check the biggest bag. And I understand that thinking. So, but just know that if this bag was bigger, you could incur an oversized bag fee. Do not worry, this bag at 30 inches meets the size requirements of every single airline in the world. There are airlines in Europe that will not even take the bag if it's too large.
Wow.
You don't even get a choice to pay.
Can you imagine that?
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, we won't even take your bag. What are you gonna do?
I cried, and then they took the bag. So
there's a tip for you. Just start crying. It works every time.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you guys in Europe are so mean. It's like 27.
Like, oh wait, I recognize her. She talks about European travel all the time. Yes, take your bag, Samantha Brown. You're allowed on.
No, I mean, some, individual airlines get a little wonky. And you always have to know. Yeah. But you don't have to know. I've done all the research for you. You don't have to know. So we love these bags. Should I open it up?
Yes,
or should we go through the colors?
Well, we'll do the colors too. And I just want you to see, guys, here's our today's special. It's that fabulous 22-inch spinner with the it's a 6-piece set. If you missed out on it, we're gonna take another look in a few minutes. But look at how smart this is now. And there is something so wildly elegant about having all matching luggage. It's elegant, it looks super expensive, but again, it's all designed to make your travel so easy. And you know, here's the problem. We usually get home from a trip, and I said this earlier, and it's so true. We complain because it's not the vacation itself, it was the getting to and coming home.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hard and cumbersome and bulky, and the wheel kept bouncing, and the zipper broke, and the handle's dumb, and on and on and on. I love it because it's so true. Samantha eliminates all that. You just get some new luggage, and you'll love the experience. Okay, so right here, this is gonna be your dusty pink or dusty rose. This is the first color that we have. Gorgeous. This is the caramel. I think it's wildly elegant in a very old world style.
Old world style.
This is beautiful. This is going to be, of course, the peacock, which I keep wanting to call it.
That's all right.
That's our peacock. This is the black-white ombre. Then, of course, the burgundy, always the #1 best-selling color in Samantha's line. And then finally, the brand new periwinkle that we absolutely love.
And here's something serious to talk to you about, because I know there are big, huge ombre fans right now that are not seeing their colors back. And they didn't get the larger pieces. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments on Facebook, and I get that, I understand. So if you're seeing the colors that you love, the periwinkles, the dusty roses, especially the peacocks, get the bigger items now. If the colors go away and we don't bring them back, they don't come back.
Oh, good point.
And so I'm sorry about that, but we always want to bring new colors in. We want to try new things out. And so I know a lot of people are disappointed that maybe the turquoise isn't here, or maybe some of that royal purple isn't here, but that's why it's so important. If you see what you like, the price is right to get it now. This is the TS. Get it now. Let me open this up so you can see. This front pocket is slightly different than the 22-inch carry-on. It's just a big empty pocket, and I love this because when I travel, especially now, I'm going to go on a big trip in a week with my kids. I put all of our winter jackets in here.
Oh, smart.
And so then when we come back from Florida and we think it's still 78 degrees, and it's not. It's New York at 20 below. Right. All of our winter stuff is there. Open this up, and you've got a ton of space.
Wow.
Look at that. Isn't that fantastic?
That's like a trunk.
It really is. You've got all the same great compartmentation compartments as my 22-inch, the large mesh pocket, a large privacy pocket, even a supersized plastic pocket. Now you can bring your big liquids. Here's a little traveler tip. Make sure when you put in liquids, take out at least 1/3 of the lotion so it doesn't explode. That's why liquids explode. There's no room in the bottle, and the pressure that's in the airplane makes it explode. So then you've got 2 large mesh pockets on the side. 1 and 2. See that? Let me zip this because this
those are
is so
huge.
great. They're massive.
Wow.
So you could put all your undergarments on one side, all of their undergarments on another. There's just this great organization here. Luggage straps to keep everything down, and it expands another 2.5 inches. And even if it expands, you don't have to worry about the airlines. This meets their requirements of a large bag. There's even a zippered pocket here. I get this question a lot, so I'm going to answer it right now. Yes, there's a little space here on the zipper.